Hey all, this is Matt with Western Mold, and I want to talk about manufacturing automation. If you're anything like me, you go to trade shows and you're overwhelmed by the number of choices that shops have to make, whether it's choosing machinery, selecting work holding, thinking about work holding integration, considering automation, what it's going to look like to automate, when and how to do that, future proofing your shop so that you can automate and accept new work in the future. These decisions are the stuff of nightmares for small to medium shops who don't really have the capital, manpower, time, attention span to throw at solving difficult automation problems. Our goal is to provide services and products that will help small to medium shops automate, integrate work holding, and think about the automation process. We've already launched a line of Shunk single station pallets. So if you're using the Shunk Vero S system, go over to our website and check those out. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel and continue to check our website for upcoming products, which are going to include things like top tooling, jaws, pallets for various manufacturers, and also work holding integration to help you be able to integrate your work holding onto your equipment. Many shops are still using the same old machining strategy of taking a block of material, loading it in a vise, running an operation, removing it, cleaning it, deburring it, flip it over to the next op, run the next operation, and rinse and repeat this process two, three, four, 5 times to make one part. Um, this is hard to be competitive with this machining approach. And most shops do have some form of automation, whether it's a mill with a rotary table, a lathe with a bar feeder, a 5-axis mill. Everyone is automating bit by bit, but the ability to really automate and get a robot installed with round the clock, lights out machining feels out of reach for a lot of shops. So how do you start to think about automation? Unfortunately, there's not a lot of good resources out there. Of course, there are YouTube channels and there are websites, but there's really no companies or product lines dedicated to helping shops bridge the gap between basic automation and true robotic automation. Obviously, you can contact your machinery seller. They're going to try to sell you, either sell you the machine and walk away, or else they're going to try to sell you a turnkey solution or a machine with a pallet pool, something that's either extremely expensive, has a long lead time, or is inflexible in its application. You can also reach out to automation companies, and they're good at what they do, but they're very automation centric, and there's going to be a huge price tag and time frame associated with getting an automated robot cell integrated with your machine. And then, of course, there are professional integrators, but usually these integrators are more focused on selling you hardware and not dealing with the integration side of getting the machine to talk to the robot. So a lot of the big integrators are selling tombstones, big subplates for pallets and things like that. Another one that I hear a lot at trade shows and in sales brochures is cobots, or ready to install robot kits. And these are dangerous. There are horror stories out there on internet forums and YouTube videos about shops who have swallowed a brochure, invested the 30, 40, 50 or more $1,000 into a cobot or a robot kit and then struggled or failed to actually complete the integration process. And now they've got a crate sitting in the corner of their shop gathering dust that just makes them want to cry every time they look at it and never think about automating again. So if any of this resonates with you, please click subscribe, follow along with my videos, and I hope to provide solutions, products, integration kits that will allow you to take your existing machine, your current work holding, or the work holding you want to upgrade to, do all the integration yourself so that not only do you have an automated shop floor, but you have control over the automation. If your automation goes down, you don't have to depend on a robotics integrator to fit you into their schedule, come troubleshoot your system and make it work. Instead, if you have the ability to automate your way in your timeline using off-the-shelf products, then you have more control over your production capability. Thanks for watching.